Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while, but it's senior year, so it's a lot of studying, college applications, scholarships, activities, stuff like that. So I am kind of busy, but it's fall break right now. Well, fall break started yesterday. And this video is going to be about how I got my driver's license. I meant to do this video when I first got my driver's license, which was the week before school started, which I think it was like, I got it on August 8th, my grandma's birthday. I know that. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to backtrack to when I got my permit. So, 2 years ago, June of 2016, I went to go get my permit. I had been wanting to get it for a while, so I didn't take like driver's ed or anything because this stuff is too much money. So I didn't take that, but I just went to go get the driver's ed book, and I like read that multiple times. And then there was this app that you can get on your phone. Well, I have an iPhone, so I don't know if it's on Androids or whatever, but it's this app. I don't remember what it's called, but I just looked up like driver's ed test for my state. And it came up with like a whole bunch of apps. And I picked this one app and it worked really well. Like it really prepared me, I think. I think this will help me the most instead of the book. I was going to take the test and I was kind of nervous but kind of not. Like, it's just, what am I saying? Me, personally, I'm a good test taker. Like, well, I'm good in school all around. Not trying to brag or anything. I'm just, school is the thing I get. If I don't get anything else, it's school. So, it's just something that comes naturally to me, so I'm good at taking tests. And I was like, I'm not really nervous about the test. It's about, like, I've never took a driver's ed test, so I don't know, like, the testing methods, like how the test is going to be. You know, when you first get into class at the beginning of the year, you don't know how your teacher's tests are going to be formatted or whatever. That's how I was thinking. I was like, I don't know how it's going to be formatted. So, that's what I was nervous about, but not really. So, we got there. And we waited and waited. It wasn't that long of a wait, actually. But I went in, and these two girls, like, it was two girls beside me. They were like, this is their third time taking it. I was like, what? But yeah, so I went up there, got all my stuff, found out I was basically blind. I'm not blind, but I can't really see. Like, they have this little thing where you look through the scope and you, like, tell them the letters. I could not see that for nothing, like. I was getting worried because I thought I was blind, but I know I can see. I was like, so she just did the one on the wall, which I could see better, but not as good. But that's how I found out I needed glasses. So yeah. So after that ordeal, I went to go take the test, and it was actually really easy. Like they told, I don't know if every state test is like this, but they told me like after every question they told me if I got it right or wrong, and I got every one of them right. So I got 100%. Which was good, and the two girls that were taking it again, they failed it. I don't know how, but I don't know, but I passed. And I was pretty excited. I was actually really excited to get my permit. And then, like, I started driving. Not really, not heavily, but I would, like, drive to work on Sunday mornings and drive to the school in the morning to the bus stop, because I go to 2 Tech. Sorry if you hear like kids screaming, but they just built like a new park in my neighborhood, and it's right in front of my house, and there's a lot of kids screaming, so sorry if you hear that. But yeah, so I wasn't driving that much, but I was driving. So this past summer, before like senior year summer, like 2017 summer is what I'm trying to say, I started driving like really heavily. Like I just wanted to learn how to drive and get my license. That's why I really started driving. And my grandma, shout out to her. She taught me everything. My mother is, every time I would get in the car with her, she'd be like, stop. I'm like, and if you know, well, you don't know me, but, I don't get learned by people screaming at me. I learn by doing it on my own. So that's what my grandma did. She let me like drive on my, not like wrecking or anything, but she let me learn things on my own. And then she would like give me some tips and whatever. So that's how I learned how to drive. And then So So I drove like the whole summer, like driving everywhere because my grandma was really sick last summer, so I was driving her to her doctor's appointments and everything like that. And so yeah. So I think I was a pretty good driver. So my grandma had shoulder surgery, and I needed some way to get to school because she couldn't drive for like 6 weeks, and school was starting next week when we found out she needed the surgery. So I was like, I need to get my license like ASAP. In my city, we have 3, but the third one doesn't do driver's test anymore, so we have 2 that you can do driver's test on. So I did the one that most people pass at. And yeah, so the first day we woke up like at, okay, so the DMV opens at 7. We woke up at like 5:30, but we didn't leave till like 6:15 or something like that, because we didn't think it was going to be a long line. So we're driving there, and I had to get my mother's car. So like, I had to drive. I've been driving my grandma's car the whole summer, which bugged me that I could not do it for my driver's test, but her horn was not working, so. And they have you honk the horn before you do the test. So I was driving my mother's car for the driver's test, which that was really making me nervous because I don't really like driving her car because it's a newer model car. It's 2017, I think it is. So the steering wheel is like really like, it's not as stiff as my grandma's car, and the brake is like sensitive. So that was kind of tripping me up. But I drove it a little bit before the test, like previous days before the test, to get kind of used to it. So we get up there at 6:15. Well, yeah, we got there like at 6. Yeah, it was about 6:10, 6:15. And the line was like almost wrapped. So the DMV is like in a shopping complex. Not really a shopping complex, but it has like different stores in it. And then the line was like 4 stores down from the DMV. And I was like, at first, so I'm gonna wait till that. So I'm waiting to get in line. It's 7 o'clock. The doors open. They're letting people in, and then this woman comes out and is like, "That's all the driver's tests we're taking for today." I was like, "Are you serious?" Like I didn't know there was a limit on how many driver's tests they do a day. So this was a Monday. So I was like, there's nothing I can do except go home. I called the other DMV. They said they were full because they opened at the same time. So I went home. And the next day we woke up earlier to get there at about 5:50. 5:40, 5:50. Line was about the same place. I was pretty upset. I was like, I'm not going to get in today. And this was like the last day I could possibly take it because my grandma was having her surgery the next day. So I was like, oh my gosh. And today, that day was her birthday. So like, I really didn't want to do it that day because it was her birthday. So she's like wasting her time on me, and it's her birthday. But anyway, she didn't care. So the doors open. They keep on taking people in. I'm in. And I'm like, yes. So I get my ticket and all. And then I wait like an hour for them to tell me. I give them my driver's license and all the papers and stuff. And I get up there and they're like, oh, you have to wait another hour to take your driver's test. I was like, whatever. So I sat in the car for about an hour thinking about what I need to focus on and all that. So there was like 4 people, I think, doing the test. There was 2 men and 2 women. I wanted a woman. But one of the women, she had like black hair. She looked like really stern. And the other woman was like sandy brown hair. That's the one I got, and that's the one I wanted to get. So we get in the car, and she's like, you know, do your blinkers, honk your horn, and all that. So she gets in the car, and she's like, bag up. I'm like, okay, girl. Bag it up, looking at my rearview mirrors, make sure she see me looking, you know. And I'm bagging up, and then we get to the little stoplight to go out of the complex. And she's like, make it right. I'm like, okay, get that right. We driving, I'm doing the speed limit, make sure I'm looking at my mirrors. So we drive into this neighborhood, and she's like, do an uphill parking. I was like, ah. So Luckily, I looked this up like during the time I was waiting to take the test because I didn't know if my mother was like, they're not gonna ask you that, but like when I called, they was like, you're gonna have to do this. So I looked it up before while I was waiting to take my test. So park the car, turn my wheel. I don't even remember which way you turn it. Well, up is, I think up is toward the, no, away from. So I turned my wheel away, turn my wheels away from the hill. It wasn't really a hill, it was just pretending like I was parking uphill. And then I put on my emergency brake, parked the car. Boom. She's like, good, go ahead. So I keep going. She's like, stop. Bag up slowly. So I'm bagging up, looking behind me. And she's like, stop. Now go. And she's like, turn right. So I turn my blinker on, turn right. And then I'm trying to turn my blinker back off because it wasn't like a sharp right to where it automatically goes back off. It's like a verge type of thing. So I'm trying to turn the blinker off. And it keeps going up and down, right, left. And I'm like, what the heck? So I'm fumbling with that, kind of swerving and all this. And I'm looking at her like, but it finally goes up. So then we get over to, we go through this back way into the YMCA because across the street is the YMCA. And in that parking lot, there's some cones, I guess, for parallel parking. So I'm like, whoo, I suck at parallel parking. Like, I really do. I suck at parking generally, but. So, I pull up by the cones because I have practices. Pull up by the cones. Make sure I'm lined up good enough. Start bagging up, turn my wheel, and I'm like completely not in the cones. And she's like, you know you have to get in the cones, right? I'm like, yeah, give me a moment. So I pull back out and start over again. This time I'm in the cones, but I'm about to hit the curb. So I'm still backing up and I hit the curb. And I don't think she noticed because it was like a little curb. And I just like kept going and I came off the curb and I parallel parked. And she's like, okay, you can go now. So we drive back to the DMV. I'm thinking I failed because I hit this curb. And she's like, you passed. I was like, girl, you was the MVP because I did not think I was going to pass today. I didn't say all this, but I was thinking this in my head, like, are you serious? And she was like, just make sure you look at your cameras your windows at all time. And I was like, yes. So I ran to my girl and was like, I got it. So we have to go to like another place to actually get the license like printed and all that. So I got that and I rolled up and I was like, yes. So ever since then I've been driving. Now I gotta save up to get my own car because I've been driving my grandma's car. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have your permit or you're taking your test soon. And yeah, good luck to you. You'll do fine. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment, and have a good day.